Oh boy, a remake of The Lion King that literally nobody asked for. And why are we calling this a live action movie when it's clearly animated? Like, it's realistically animated. I mean, if they wanted to do a live action version, they should have done like the Broadway, where you had everybody with puppets and everything. That would have been a lot cooler. But you just get, I mean, it's very good realistic CGI, and the backgrounds and everything are very good, but really, The Lion King, that's what you could have just thought of like another story to do. Like, I liked what Jon Favreau did with The Jungle Book. The Jungle Book was really good, even if it was a little heavy handed with some of the messaging, but I still thought that was pretty solid. This, because it actually added different stuff, it added new stuff. This did not. This is practically frame for frame the same movie. It just looks prettier. I mean, they even got James Earl Jones back to play Mufasa, and he seems bored. Like, it seemed like he was just kind of phoning it in this time, because, like, wait, didn't I already read these lines, like, 30 years ago when the movie came out? Why do you guys want me back for this? I didn't think that they got, like, I can't pronounce his name right. I'm sorry. Chiwetel Ejiofor, whatever his name is. Scar. Like, he was really good as Scar. He gave Jeremy Irons for his money. And then the Be Prepared song happens, and they took the most epic song in the movie, the most epic scene in the, well, not most epic scene, most epic song in the original movie, and they reduced it to some sort of just weird chant. And I don't know if that was because they wanted to have him sing and then realized he couldn't, or if it was a runtime thing. Also, I don't think it was a runtime thing, because this movie is over 2 hours. Now, keep in mind, the original movie is a good hour and a half. This is 2 hours, and that's only because a lot of the shots are lingered on for more than they need to be. Like, I'm sure we all remember the part where Simba lies down and the feathers, or whatever they are, flow through the breeze until they eventually reach Rafiki, and that is, what, maybe a good minute of the original. This one, it goes on for like a good 2 or 3 minutes, because we need to see it sweeping the breeze, and then we need to see an animal eating it, and then we need to see it in the animal's dung, and the dung rolls over, and this, I don't know. This movie felt like it was more of a show-offy kind of movie as opposed to a plot movie. It's like when The Polar Express came out, most of that movie is just lingering on the train and the camera angles and everything. It was just Robert Zemeckis basically showing off, hey, I've got this new filmmaking method. I have this new way of making movies. And there's really not a lot of story. If you take everything that's not part of the story, it's a pretty short movie. Same thing with this. It just feels like it feels like Jon Favreau or whoever was just showing off a new way of making a movie, which is fine. Like I said, it is a very pretty to look at movie, but it doesn't need to exist. It's so similar to the original that just put on the original. I did have fun with Timon and Pumbaa, though. I thought that Billy Eichner, I hope I pronounced that right, I thought he was really good as Timon. He did really good. Actually, I thought there was a little bit funny how they were a little bit self-aware, too, at the end of the Hakuna Matata song. It's like, well, you've grown 1,000 pounds since we started singing, but we look exactly the same. So they were kind of poking fun at a little bit of the original, having a little bit of fun with it being self-aware. He was good, and I thought some of the new songs were pretty good, some of the new chants and everything. But overall, this movie doesn't really need to exist. It really doesn't. And apparently they're supposed to be doing a sequel to this. So I don't know. Like, but they haven't said, I don't know if they're gonna basically just like redo Simba's Pride or something, but yeah, overall it was okay. It wasn't unwatchable, but there's far better remakes out there. It wasn't Aladdin, you know? It wasn't The Jungle Book. It wasn't the ones that were... It wasn't Cinderella, you know? This is really good. This really has no reason for existing beyond stockholders at Disney, I guess. Them showing off, we have this new method of making films, invest in this, because look how pretty this is. I don't know. All right, well, I give Lion King from 2019 a C, a 7 out of 10, and a 3 out of 5 stars.